Hello, everybody. It's Rrr from Positive Fandom. Hope you all are well. I am making a recording right now to show you some figures that I have had for a little while from The Last of Us, and they are um, figures that are how big are they? They are Joel and Ellie. 1/9 scale figures. I did buy this from Sideshow a little while ago, but I always wanted to get figures from The Last of Us, but um, they had some other figures and I kind of missed out on those. So I was able to get these. It's The Last of Us, Joel and Ellie, 1/9 scale figures. And you can see if you've played the video game, it looks just like this. The characters look just like this. Comes in this box, and I kind of showed it a little bit during my stream for the premiere pilot live watch party. But I did just also want to show it to you all. For those of you who play the video game, it kind of opens up like this, and you remember this window. If I remember correctly, when you beat the game, a knife appears in the window, and that shows that you've actually beaten the game. But the figures would normally be housed here in this kind of backdrop, and you can see the backdrop looks surprisingly like the video game. And ironically, for those of you who have been watching the TV show, which premiered tonight, you would also recognize a lot of the things from this. Here's the Ellie figure. You can see her here. And you can see this is not a posable. It's not posable. It's really just like a figure. And she's supposed to be carrying a weapon. And let me see if I can just grab the weapon because it's too far away from me. She has they have a weapon that she can hold. And yeah, I could just put it in her hand here so you can get an idea. I'm not great at figure flexing, but you get the general idea here. I think she looks pretty cool with her weapon here. And if you watch the show tonight and you haven't played the video game and you've seen the Ellie character, you can notice how much this figure really does kind of resemble the actress who plays the role. You can see everything down to her t-shirt and jeans, even this little thing here. I'm not quite sure, her little stuffy or whatever it is, totem there. So I think they did such a great job with this figure. So it's a set. It's Ellie, and then there's a really nice base that comes with it. She can kind of stand on part of the base, if you will. But then you also get Joel. And here's the Joel. I'm in between them here. Here's the Joel figure, if you will. And you'll see he really looks pretty good here. It looks a lot like the video game character. They made Pedro Pascal's character, of course, he is still Joel, look a lot like this figure here. The clothing, everything looks the same. And the way it's supposed to work is that he also stands on the base with Ellie. If you notice here, got to move it up closer. If you can position them on together, and they are kind of like together, he's looking out for her, she's looking out for him, depending upon how you like to position them here. But it is such a cool set. And I wanted to get something that showed them together, this cool relationship that you get between Joel and Ellie. A lot of the reason why many of us enjoy the game, as I said, it's incredible gameplay, but it's also this incredible relationship between Joel and Ellie that I can't forget and really inspired me to play the game 4 times. And I'm still like in the middle of one game that I kind of walked away from. But I did just want to show you these 2 figures and the really cool base that it comes with. You could go ahead and put them on the base together, whatever way you want. It says The Last of Us at the behind it. I don't know this company, but it is by Naughty Dog. I'm really glad I got this. I just love this game so much. Part 1. I haven't played part 2, but I do want to play part 2. Even so, I think that this looks so cool, seeing the 2 of them together. And I think for those of us who have played the video game, there are so many great memories that are coming back to us. As I was watching the pilot, I kept seeing those firefly symbols, and I kept saying, no matter what happens, make sure you go to the light. That was part of it. But there's also another base that I have to show, and it's a little bit bigger. It's kind of cool looking. You can put both of them on the base here, if I could properly position it. But it's a really neat looking base. They gave some nice looking ways that you can display these two characters. It was on Sideshow. I don't know if it's still available, but it is something to consider. But I did just want to let you guys know that I absolutely love these two. They're a very important part of my collection, and they're even more important now that we have this television show. I'm so excited. Just one more close up so you can kind of see the detail here um, of Joel. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. And of course, the detail of Ellie. Let me just take that out of her hand for a second. And I'll put that down. You can use your imagination. I think they did an excellent job really showing her in detail. I'm sorry for the shaky hands. I have shaky hands. Um, she looks so good and so much like the video game, and I think they did a good job here. I was curious how that casting would go. For me, the biggest thing is how is the relationship between Joel and Ellie going to develop? And I think that we're off to a really good start. But I did just want to let you know that I had these statues. This one ninth scale statue of Joel and Ellie. And I just love them so much. But there was no other time to really explain them to anybody until you've seen the game and even the television program now. So thanks for joining me for this. I really love this so much. And I hope you all are well out there. Guys, take care and always remember to be kind. Bye.